Hi there, this is Ted Schwitzner at the CARLI Office, and here is a brief description of a process to add a widget to your Alma homepage that tells you what roles you have logged in with. Um, this is something that one of our libraries asked about. They asked for the ability to see that. So it gives me an opportunity to show how to take a report created in analytics and then put it into a widget on the web page like you see here. So this is a report I've already created. I'm going to start off by going in to Design Analytics, and then I will uh, click on the Catalog option to see the list of available resources and reports that we have in this institution. And each person who has the design analytics role gets a My Folders area, and then they also get access to shared folders. Shared folders is broken down by Alma, Community, Components, Leganto, which is not a product we use. And then there's the institution's shared folder. This is the folder that, in this case, North Central College would use to share reports among its Alma users, its staff. And those could be broken down into dashboards, prompts, and reports. Right now, the reports folder is empty. That's okay. For CARLI's shared reports, we will be putting those into the community folder and then into reports, and then under consortia, and then we will look down to find the CARLI consortia right here. And here is the folder for CARLI created reports. Now, when you have shared reports from CARLI or any other institution, you can't use them where you find them. You have to copy them into your own institution in order for them to make sense of the data that's available to you. Because where they live, they may not be connected to any data, and they might have definitions that relate to other institutions, but not necessarily yours. But I want to take this user roles in use by this user, CARLI shared query. I'm going to select it and choose more, and then copy it. And then I'm going to go down here to our North Central College reports folder, and then I can click the paste button right up here on the toolbar, and this report is now ready to be used. In this case, it's ready to be used right away because that's how it's been designed. If I click open, it will run the report that shows all of my roles in this particular Alma institution. And this is a sample of this report. And I think that looks great, if I say so myself. So I'm going to go back and double check the shared folder. Is it still there? There it is. Just needed to hit the refresh button to show it's there. So we're good with it. We do not need to do anything more to it. So we will exit back out of analytics. We don't have to close it necessarily, but I could close it. I just needed to go back to Ex Libris. Alma. Now that I've created a report to use, I can now push it into a widget by going here to the analytics menu and then going to the analytics objects list. And here, right now there's a data review dashboard that exists. I want to create a new analytics object. It's a new Alma analytics object. Wait a few moments, and then I need to create a title for this widget, which is my user roles. I could call it. I could choose to call it something else as well. Then I need to know the folder where it's stored in. And so we know that we placed it into the folder North Central College, Naperville, CARLI NCC reports. It's got to know the exact path where it's found. And then here it comes up right away, user roles in use by this user, CARLI shared. It's the only report that is in that folder right now, so it came up right away. If you have more reports already, then you'll have to select. Now it's asking for the type of object to create. I want to create it as a widget. This is a widget specifically is something that lives on the Alma homepage, which you'll find where you logged in. And now I can create a description for it. Widget that shows the roles selected for the currently logged in user. And I'm creating this Alma Analytics object, I should say. I'm creating this as an object for anybody to use. It's not just creating an object for myself. Anybody else will be able to select this after I've created it. And that's what the last step to do here is to create the roles that are necessary, the roles that people would have to have in order to be able to use that widget. And so in this case, since we want people to see what roles they do have, we want anybody, any staff member who's using Alma with any role to be able to access that particular report. If they can log into Alma, then they should be able to use this particular report in this widget. So now I've selected all of the roles that are eligible to use this widget. I've given it a name and a description, and I've selected the report. So I will save. Now my user roles appears as the title of a widget in the analytical configuration and subscription objects list. If I wanted to do more, I could click on view, edit, preview, etc. In fact, I will do a preview just because I want to see what this looks like. Here it is. This is a preview of what the widget would look like on the screen, and I will close that. That's a great preview. I'm ready to go back to the home page and add it to my list of widgets. That I do by clicking this Manage Widgets button right here, this plus sign. And now on the Manage Widgets screen, I see all of the widgets that I've already selected. Here's the new My User Roles widget that I've just added. I click the box and it is added right away in the background. I can close that. And now every time I log in personally to this institution's Alma, I will be able to see that My User Roles widget right on that screen, right where I've left it. Anybody else coming into this institution should be able to do the same, just because this Alma Analytics object has already been created and has been mapped to that particular set of user roles. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. I will log out momentarily. Okay, so now I've logged in with another user into Alma. We've got a different list of widgets available, and we're in as the test Alma user. I'm going to jump right in and try to add the widget. So I'm going to click the Manage Widget box, and the Manage Widgets list shows my user roles already listed. I didn't even have to go in to manage the analytics list. It's right there. In fact, this particular user doesn't have the ability to edit the analytics list, but if I refresh now and select, and here is the My User Roles widget in use, and I can move that one over there. Bingo, it shows me this particular user has these roles as of these particular dates, and this is your what role type, role names, and then their scope. The scopes are, of course, where roles are managed to a specific library or desk, and others roles are managed at the institution level. That's it. It should be something that's easily done in anybody's instance. Probably, I would recommend that an administrator be the person who copies the report over from analytics from the CARLI shared folder into your institution shared folder, and then creates the analytics object. After that, after the object has been created, and any user should be able to click on this Manage Widgets button and then add My User Roles to their homepage. So thanks for watching. We'll cover, I don't know what we'll cover next. This is the first one of these. We'll have lots more, I'm sure. And if you have any questions, please contact us at support@carli.illinois.edu. Thanks a lot.